I just finished taking out the shifter. Here's my plan. It's a 3-page summary of what Justin Ballou did. And I'm going to do some odds and ends. I haven't drained the oil yet because why bother with it just yet? Not remotely close to ready to take the engine out. There it is. Haven't done a whole bunch of stuff. And my wife is painting a door, and there it is. So I can't take an engine out with that there. But in the meantime, I can disconnect the battery. Remove the upper radiator hose and probably take this and the hood latch out. So that's what I think I'm going to work on right now, and I can call it a day. I'm going to do the upper radiator hose first. I have already drained the coolant out of this, at least for the most part. So we're going to try that. There's a clip at the top. I've actually taken that thing off before, so I know what a pain in the neck it is. And so it's got one of those, and it's got a regular sort of compression clamp lower. So I'm going to try and take that off. There, well, let's see. That is the top bit. You lift that little doohickey up, and then down there, which you can't see, is the compression clamp thing. So pull that, twist that off. This is already disconnected. Lost my light. That's already disconnected. And so that's it. And there's the clip lifted up. Well, that came to a screeching halt. Got that one off. Got the clamp moved. But I can't budge. I can't budge that hose off of the fitting it's on. And there's just not enough room to even get any kind of wrench on it or anything. So I think I'm going to just leave it on for now until I get this front thing off. Get that power steering thing, which is on the list. Get that off. And then I may have enough room to get in there and kind of get a wrench on it, twist it, break it loose. So one of the other things I'm supposed to do, disconnect all of those. And so I need to get a picture real good. As I fixed something in here once. It was all burnt up, so that's some work that I did a long time ago. I don't remember why I did that, but there was something that was burnt up. Oh, it was the connector that was there. There was a connector there that failed miserably, so I just soldered the lines together, or crimped them and put them on, which is going to be really neat to get them disconnected, because that means they won't. That's interesting. Okay, gonna have to figure that one out. Anyway, pictures. That big one goes there. That roundy one goes there. Let me see, that roundy one has one of those wire things, so that should be easy enough to take off. There we go, there's that one. The rest of these all look like breakages waiting to happen. So we'll see. That's a white. This is black. That's red. And this is just some big one. More photographs. So this one here, which is separate from that one, actually they look like maybe this one comes from that little tie wrap there, and it goes next to this one that went on the outside. This one went through that little hole there. This one came from over there. There's that. So that one comes from, actually, that one there, which is the top of that one. This one is the top of that one. That one comes from up front somewhere. Looks like it comes from behind a heat shield. There's a heat shield right here that comes from.
So there's that. That leaves the one that I had to put together, that one. And that leaves this one. It leaves that one that I had to put together, that one, and that one. This one here needs to pop out too. Okay, that green one is a round, it's got a round thing and it goes right in there. It's a little tricky to get it out. I'm wiggling it around and it doesn't want to just pop right out. So it goes like that. The green one comes from some other wire. It's going from over here somewhere. So that goes on top. And then the green one goes that way, that way. Okay, got the red one out of its bracket. And that's the orientation. The little clips, whatever those things are called, those tongues or whatever, go down. All right, so again, for posterity, that green one, it's got a sort of square side there, and that slides in into that hole, and then it kind of rotates, slides into that hole and rotates so that the round part doesn't move. So, and also that wire goes there and underneath the thing and down to the engine someplace down there. It's that wire there. Which one? Can you see it? Can I see it? It's that one down there. Geez, you can barely see it. My pick is on it, and it's that one there. Okay, that's the last plug out. That one there goes into that weirdly shaped thing. You can kind of tell by looking at it. It's got these little lobes, and it kind of twists and snaps in there.
Okay, so the brilliant idea I had didn't work. This brake, anti-lock brake thing won't move on account of these pipes. They go down, they're rigid, it won't move. I managed to loosen up this bolt back here, which I need to tighten back up. And this one I took off, and that one down there, and that one I have to put those back. But this eventually did come off. So the trick was that there's these two tabs right there. And once you slide those out, it'll pop right off. Hey, while rummaging around in those wires, I found this broken thing, which obviously it's cut, which obviously I did that years ago. But I'm going to save it, and I think what I'll do is I'll run a zip tie around the inside of that, cut this outer bit, and then just, that ought to hold it to the hose. It went to that hose right there. Power steering hose, I think, is what that is.